ॐ ॐ ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादशङ्करं लोकशङ्करं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम्। भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैः तुष्टुवागं सस्तनूभिः व्यसेम देवहितं यदायुः। स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। प्रज्ञानां सुप्रतानैः स्थिरचरनिकर व्यापिभिर्व्याप्य लोकान् भुक्त्वा भोगान् स्तवेष्ठान् पुनरपि धिषणोद्भासितान् कामजन्यान् पीत्वा सर्वान् विशेषान् स्वपिति मधुरभुङ् मायया भोजयन्नः माया संख्यातुरीयं परममृतमजं ब्रह्म यत्तत्नतोऽस्मि। यो विश्वात्मा विधिज विषयान् प्रास्य भोगान् स्तविष्ठान् पश्चाचान्यान् स्वमति विभवान् ज्योतिषा स्वेन सूक्ष्मान् सर्वानेतान् पुनरपि शनैः स्वात्मनि स्थापयित्वा हित्वा सर्वान् विशेषान् विगतगुणगणः पात्वसो नस्तुरीयः पात्वसो नस्तुरीयः। ॐ इति एतद् अक्षरमिदं सर्वं तस्य उपव्याख्यानं भूतं भवद्भविष्यत् इति सर्वम् ओङ्कार एव यच्च अन्यत् त्रिकालातीतं तदपि ओङ्कार एव। ओमिति एतद् अक्षरमिदं सर्वं हि एतद् ब्रह्म अयमात्मा ब्रह्म स्वयमात्मा चतुष्पात् जागरितस्थानः बहिष्प्रज्ञः सप्ताङ्गः एकोनविंशतिमुखः स्थूलभुक् वैश्वानरः प्रथमः पादः स्वप्नस्थानः अन्तःप्रज्ञः सप्ताङ्गः एकोनविंशतिमुखः प्रविविक्तभुक् तैजसः द्वितीयः पादः। यत्र सुप्तो न कंचन कामं कामयते न कंचन स्वप्नं पश्यति तत्सुप्तं सुसुप्तस्थानः एकीभूतः प्रज्ञानघनः एव आनन्दमयः आनन्दभुक् चेतोमुखः प्राज्ञः तृतीयः पादः। एषः सर्वेश्वरः एष सर्वज्ञः एषः यन्तर्यामी एषा योनि सर्वस्य प्रभवाप्ययु हि भूतानाम्. These 6 slokas we have completed. So it was the description was regarding the waking state and the jiva in the waking state. First, the description was regarding the Om, and Om, it includes all the objects, all the sounds, all the objects. And this Omkara represents the entire gross world, subtle world, which is beyond the gross and subtle. Om iti etat aksharam idam sarvam. It is also it is akshara. It is akshara is not eternal. Akshara means a letter. It is a letter, but it is everything. It includes everything. And what it includes? Bhutam, bhavat, bhavishyati. It includes the past, present, and future. Sarvam Omkara eva. That's why when we are remembering Om, we are chanting Om. Some people they don't chant any mantra like Om Namah Shivaya or Om Sri Krishnaya Namaha, Om Sri Ramaya, or just Om. But the understanding should be that what was, what is, and what shall be, everything is included in Om. Gross, subtle, causal, everything. If anything is beyond the gross, subtle, and causal, that is also included in Om. This is called the Omkara Upasana. We are taking the help of a letter, a sound, to go to that which is beyond sound. Like in Chinmaya Upanishad, how we read that which is the eye of the eye, which is the ear of the ear, Bak na abhyudyate, which the speech cannot reveal. That means it is beyond sound, because the speech can reveal any sound, but if something is beyond sound, then the speech will not work. The speech can help us to chant Om, to come to from the past to the present, present to the future, and after that, speech has to be given up. After that, speech will not work. Like when we are chanting Om, between two Oms, there is silence is there. That silence is beyond the past, present, and future. That is Trikala Titam, that is Trikala Atita. So there, our thoughts will not work. There, the sound will not work. So if one is chanting Om, that part one has to keep in mind. So when we are chanting Om, it is the method is that we are inhaling, a deep inhalation. Then while exhaling, we are thinking that it is coming from the navel, and it is that, and while exhaling, we are also chanting mentally Om. It is starting from the navel, passing through, the sound is passing through the spinal cord, spreading through the brain, and it is going everywhere, all around, and the entire space, entire universe is pervaded by this Om sound. That way we bring. Even while chanting Om also, we think that each and every cell in the body is chanting Om. That we concentrate. Result. First we inhale Om. should have the feeling. The one should feel, not only chanting, like how they tell. Remembering God is not enough. Calling God, that works. Just remembering, just by telling Ram, 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 it is not enough. Like suppose I'll sit in my room and will tell beta, 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 beta. It doesn't work. Beta, come here, beta, come here, beta, come here. Then beta comes. So calling God is its result, not just repeating the name. So whenever we are taking the name of the Lord, at that time we are calling God, oh God, please come to me. With that, so that means there is some emotion is attached to that remembrance of Lord's name. Emotion is attached. Otherwise, it is like dry kind of thing. When you call beta, beta, I love you, please come here, beta. When beta knows that whether he is called with love or for punishment, he will know. Come here. That means there is some punishment. Chunu, Chintu, are you coming? Pakoda is ready. He understands that means mom wants to feed him. That's why he comes immediately. So when we are chanting Om, if this feeling is there that this Om represents the Supreme Lord who was, who is, and who shall be in the form of all the objects in the past and all the objects in the present and all the objects which will come in the future. Many things we do not know, we'll come to know later. Or many things we may not know at all. There are so many planets we do not know or will never know even. So everything is Om. And then who is sitting to my left is a Om, who is sitting to my right, who is sitting backside, who is sitting front, what is above, what is below. For that purpose, when you do puja, you will see that they will take the tirtham and they will sprinkle everywhere. Why? Just to remind ourselves that God is not limited to a particular thing. God is everywhere. To bring that idea, that's why we do that one. So Omkara Upasana, first it was pointed out in this book. First Omkara Upasana. Then by doing the Upasana, it only affects the mind. And it will take the mind to a certain state. Beyond that, the sound, our effort is meaningless. Till that time, our effort is required. But beyond that point, God will take over. Because we have done our enough effort with a lot of emotion involved in that effort. So Lord understands. That's why when we are chanting Lord's name, we should feel that yes, when I'm chanting Om Namah Shivaya, he is responding. Suppose you will chant Namah Shivaya, oh, is he listening or not? No, we should feel that he is listening. He is telling, yes, I am with you, I am with you, I am with you. That also one should feel. It is entirely our creation. But that feeling will really help us because God is there everywhere. There is nothing other than Him. We are not there really. We as a human being, as a jiva, not there. So a lot of science is involved. And there are technology also there, how to realize that. Science is there, technology, how to achieve that. That's the Om Upasana. Then it was told, Sarvam hi etat Brahman. That means everything is Brahman. Whatever we know as this, everything is Brahman. Then, not only which is known as this means the idam. Whenever the word idam is used, always it is in the sense of all objects, external objects. External means whatever we perceive, whatever we experience, they are called as idam. What can be experienced through the ear, through the nose, through the eyes. So who experiences? Can somebody tell? Can somebody unmute and tell who experiences through eyes, ear, nose, and skin and tongue? Who experiences?
The perceiver.
Ego.
Yeah, the perceiver.
The
Don't tell
perceiver.
ego, because ego has got also different names. When he is when he is experiencing through the senses, at the time that ego is called the perceiver. Okay, the perceiver. And whatever one is perceiving, who will feel that? Who will feel that?
The feeler.
Feeler.
And the feeler feels. The perceiver cannot feel. Perceiver only can perceive. It will just accept what is there, but it cannot feel. Perceiver cannot feel. Don't tell that body feels. No, body doesn't feel. Any kind of feeling belongs to the feeler, and the feeler will feel through the mind. And what it can feel? It can feel only emotions. It cannot feel a thought. It cannot feel a thought. That thought has to be converted into emotion. Then only the feeler will feel. And how emotion is created? Emotion is created by repeating a thought again and again and again and again. For that reason, we repeat God's name, because we want to create a emotion related to God. Now we have got emotions. We have got emotions regarding our child, son, daughter, spouse, home, then the job. We have got some emotion is there that we have created, but that emotion is not helping us. It creates more and more attached. It creates more and more pain. But when the attachment, when that emotion is created for God, it rewards us positively. Immensely it rewards, and that reward, nobody can take it away. Suppose I give a lot of emotional attachment to my son, but son is not calling at all. He doesn't even pick up the phone. Then I'll be hurt. I'll be hurt. But that problem is not there when it comes to God. That's why I develop the emotion for God. Sarvam hi etad Brahma, that is outside. Okay. Then Ayam Atma Brahma. Then the illuminator of the senses is also Brahman. Not only whatever is perceived, whatever is felt, whatever is known, that is Brahman, but because of whom everything is known, that is also Brahman. Is this part clear, Jyotiji? Okay, if you are going to meditation, that is alright. That is
Can you
okay.
repeat that last sentence, Sharanji?
See, first it was told Sarvam hi etad Brahma. When you tell etad means this. This word always represents the external world. External world means whatever we can perceive through our senses, through our mind, that is called external. That is also Brahman. Then Ayam Atma Brahma. Then because of whom we experience the external world, that is also Brahman. That Atma is also Brahman. Atma means the illuminator of the senses. Okay. Swayam Atma Chatuspa. Then he is talking that Atma which is Brahman. Don't tell that Atma means, okay, this Atma, the Atma has left this person. Now don't tell that way. This Atma is Brahman. That Atma which is none other than Brahman, that is Chatuspat. Four, that is made of 4 parts, 4 quarters. And we have seen when you tell quarters, it is not that 1/4, 1/4, 1/4, 1/4. 1/4 is included in the second 1/4. First 1/4, second 1/4 is included in the third 1/4. And all of them, they are included in the fourth quarter. Just like the Kashapan, just like the how the 1 rupee is 100 naya paisa. How this 100 naya paisa includes 25 naya paisa, 25 naya paisa, 25 naya paisa, 25 naya paisa. That way, it is Chatuspat. Not that is 25, then another 25, another 25, and 25. No, this Atma is Chatuspat because all the other three are included in that. Okay, that way one has to understand Chatuspat. We have seen all this, just we are just going just to recapitulate.
So,
Anybody is asking something?
oh no, just saying to picture this Chatushpad, instead of normal way of looking at 1/4 is you take a circle and divide it into 4. But if you picture it as a concentric circle, where each area is 1/4 of the circle area, then I think it's easier to visualize.
Okay.
Right?
Okay, yeah. Yes. Whatever example is given here, I'm just telling that one. Yeah, there are different ways of understanding. Whatever you have read, you can bring examples from that will help us. Then in the third sloka it was told, third stanza. There is no sloka till now. All are just like prose. There is no poetry here. When you come to go to Karika, then verses will come, slokas will come. जागरित स्थानः बहिष्प्रज्ञः सप्तांगः एकोनविंशतिमुखः स्थूलभुक् वैश्वानरः प्रथम पाद. Then he described the first pada. First pada is called the Jagarita Sthana. Why it is called Jagarita Sthana? Because its place of availability is only in the waking state. It is not available in other states. It is availability is in the waking state. If you are to find the first, whoever is the first father, then one has to be awake, one has to be functioning, one has to use the senses. Then only this Pratham Pada will be recognized, will know who is this Pratham Pada. Jagarasthana, Bahisprajna. It has the awareness only of external objects. It doesn't know anything regarding, it is not concerned. It doesn't even try. It has no incentive to know what is not physical. It doesn't want to know. That's why most of us, we only function as the jiva in the waking state. Because we think that is enough. If we know all the material objects which are available in the waking state, if those things we know more and more, if we know, then our life will be better, it will be successful. And then we acquire also. Because if we acquire, then we will know better. That is the understanding. That's why I want to acquire more and more and more and more. And whoever is acquiring more, then we think, oh, what a successful person. Some people, they know this, the car companies, they make some cars, I don't know what it is called, some cars which will not be available anywhere. Few cars they will make. And some people, they have the fondness, or they really like to gather. They don't drive at all. I've seen in some people, they keep their car and they put a cover and they keep in their garage 5, 6, they make so, they are so big. The house is small, but the garage is so big. And they don't drive those things at all. They keep it. I don't know what they do at the end. They have to sell, otherwise it is just, it will rust. We cannot take, when you leave this earth, we cannot take, okay, let us take that car and go to heaven. We cannot take that one. But people have got a hobby. They spend a lot of money. Sometimes they may be selling, I don't know, but it is very difficult to sell because we have got so much emotion involved. I don't want to sell this one. I love this car. But when it comes to car, we love it, we don't want to use it. But if you love a person, we want that person to do everything for us. It how there is so much of hypocrisy is there. So it only is interested in knowing the external objects. And it is Saptanga, the 7 limbs it has. Ekona Vinsati Mukha, 21 in 19, Eka Unavinsati. That means it has got 19 mukhas and it's Thula book. It enjoys, it experiences, it feels happy when there are external objects are there. If you tell that person, you know, I love you is not enough. You have to give a rose flower. Then only he will understand, because this waking state ego cannot understand anything subtle. Everything has to be done in terms of material things. And that is a jiva, that is the name of the ego in the this Vaishwanara is the ego in the waking state. And here Vaishwanara and Vishwa both are same. It is called the Eka Jiva Vada. Eka Jiva Vada. Eka Jiva Vada means the jiva is not different from Ishvara. So that is called Srusti Drishtivada, Drishti Srustivada, then Eka Jiva Vada. Eka Jiva Vada tells that the jiva is not different from the Ishvara. Eka Jiva Vada. Srusti Drishtivada tells that no, the jiva is a part of the Ishvara. That means the jiva is a part of the total. And how it is a part? Just like the hand is a part of the body. It is not a separate thing. It is part means when we understand part, always part is thought as something different. Like we take part of a car. What are you bringing? I'm purchasing a part of the car. That means I'm bringing from somewhere else. I will connect there, then it will be a part. But this is not like that. The hand is a part of the body. Hand is also body. If somebody touches the hand, then we will tell that he touched my body. We don't think that the hand is different from the body. It is a part of that. It is called the, and all the different parts of the body put together is called a sanghata. It's called a sanghata. And last time we have discussed, not last time, before that, when there is sanghata, sanghata is always inert. The hand is inert, the leg is inert, heart is inert. But when they all put together, they cannot be, there will be no life in that. You know, it's like dead body has got hands and legs, everything is there. It is sanghata. But when there is a sanghata, this sanghata means sum total of all the parts, which are all connected. These, when there is sanghata, sanghata cannot be, is not meant for the sanghata. The body is not meant for this body. The body is meant for something who is occupying this body. Like house. House has got so many rooms are there. Puja room is there. If we are happy, we'll make a puja room. Okay. And that room will, puja room will be there under the staircase. Because why he doesn't need any space. And for our bedroom like is a hall kind of thing. And closet, it is like a running closet. Not working closet, running closet, huge. The Walmart will not have that many dresses. How much we have got in that running closet? How many will wear? Many things is just after some days we get tired and give to Salvation Army. We cannot wear so many. So what I notice, 3 pairs of dress is enough. One pair, wear that one and keep for the laundry. Second pair, laundry. Put all these 2 pairs of clothes, everything is in the laundry, and 1 pair, wear that one, and then wherever it dries, again use that one. 3 pairs are sufficient. Sufficient. If anything is more than that, is just extra. Swami, every 7 days, but one has to clean. One has to clean. Once you wear, you have to clean it. Then it is as good as fresh. Then one can use that. But anyhow, that is a different thing. So the ekaji srushti drishtivada is that the jiva is a part of the total. And when you are telling total, total means it is the inner world. It is meant for somebody else who is a conscious entity. Our body is not meant for the body. Somebody has to use this body. As long as that entity is remaining in the body and using it, we tell it is a living body. And when it departs from the body, we tell that it is a dead body. But it was a dead body before too. Since it was using, so it was looking like a living body. Just like a house. House, if somebody is there and staying and maintaining and all, then it will be a fresh house. Then if raccoons are dying there and weeds growing everywhere, ants are everywhere, then it is like I think it is like a dead house. We'll tell. How somebody has to stay in the house and maintain. That is the Srushti Drishtivada. Then Drishti Srushtivada is which tells that the entire creation, what we are seeing, like how we think that its entire creation is made out of Panchamahabhuta. From the Sukshma elements, from the Tanmatras, they went through a process of Panchikarana, then the entire universe is built. That we have read in Tattvavoda, okay? Panchikarana, method of Panchikarana. Then they become the gross elements. From the gross element, gross world was created. And the gross body was created. Is created, not was, is created. But Drishti Srushtivada tells that no, any creation is mental, is created in the mind. And what we are perceiving is not a material world, but is a mental world. We are seeing our own creation. And they give a lot of importance to the dream thing. In the dream, how we create and we see everything. In the same way, in the waking state also we are doing that. It is not a different world. That is the Drishti Srushtivada. But here, it is given importance to the Ekajivavada. That means there is no difference between the Vyasti and Samasti. Vishwa and Vaishwanara, they are not two different things. Don't tell Vishwa, then tell Vaishwanara, Vishwa is equal to Vaishwanara. No, only Vaishwanara is there. Okay, that is the Ekajivavada. There are not two jivas. One is called Vyasti jiva, one is called the Samasti jiva. No, it is only one jiva. That is Pratham Pada. That way it was told. Then the Dvitiya Pada. Dvitiya Pada is the dreamer. And what are its name? Swapna Sthana. That was called Jagrata Sthana. It is called a Swapna Sthana because it is available. That way you can make a table. It is called Swapna Sthana. It is available only in the dream state. Anta Prajna. That was called Bahit Prajna. It was the waker only is interested in knowing the external world. But this one is not interested in the jiva or the ego in the dream state, is not interested in the gross world at all. It wants only the subtle. That's why some people will say that I don't need any ornament from you, but I want little love from you. You must have heard, I don't need your necklace, I don't need your wealth, I don't need your job, how much you are earning, but can you tell that, okay, I love you? They need that. That means there, it is not only when one is dreaming, then only one is the tejas. Even whenever we are looking for something subtle, then we are tejas. Okay? We are interested in subtle things. We will not look for that like how it is told that, okay, they will read more what is told between lines. They will understand more. Why you told like this? I just told. Once I had gone to somebody's home, and the class was there, and after the class was over, we were coming back to ashram. Then I told that, who is the husband? Okay, that's such a nice person, so calm and so serene all the time, smiling. Then she is telling, what about me? That means I praise the husband. So she is asking what about me, because she is arranging everything. Then I told, you are also, no, you are, I have not completed a sentence. And she snatched the sentence. That was, am I bad? I said, I have not completed a sentence. I was telling you are also nice. It is, but I have completed, you are, then rest of the things she filled up. And she didn't like that, why I praised him. Because she doesn't want him to be praised. But okay. But because we need something subtle, that is the tejas. When we don't need gross things. Some people, they need gross things. Some people need only subtle things. They don't need gross things. And this dream state ego is available only in its place of availability is in the dream state. Saptanga, previously Saptanga, this is also Saptanga. Ekonat means the Mukha. It has got 19 mouths, and the Vikar has also 19 mouths. Same thing, because Vikar and Dimma, there is no difference here. And the difference is, there it was enjoying Sthula Bhuk, but here it is Pravivikta Bhuk. These are the differences, okay, when you compare Pravivikta Bhuk. Pravivikta Bhuk means subtle objects. It enjoys subtle objects. It doesn't enjoy gross things. Gross things take so much of space. Suppose you love somebody, then the Thanksgiving, then the birthday, and then the New Year's Day, you are buying sari after sari after sari after sari. And already you are married for last 30 years. You know how many saris will be there? Then what to keep? It's a big problem. If you are buying diamonds, just imagine what a big problem it will be. After some days, if you buy diamond rings, and they get so disgusted. Why we are buying this? We are not newly married. We are already for so many years. Why we have to do all these monkey tricks? Because he is trying to please her. She gets very annoyed. You must have seen, like so many people, we see that they get so angry because of the husband's behavior. Because husband is still thinking that, okay, he can please the wife, keep her in a good mood. In the beginning, it is okay. It looks silly. Pravyukta hook, subtle. The dreamer needs the subtle thing. Pravyukta hook. It enjoys subtle things, and its name is Tejas. Here, though it is told Tejas, don't think that Tejas is told in an individual sense. Tejas why it is called Tejas? Tejas means where the Tejas, light. Dream state is entirely full of light. Everything is very clear. That is called Tejas. But total ego is called Hiranyagarbha. But Tejas has to be understood in the sense of the Hiranyagarbha. There is no distinction between Tejas and, so it has got the freedom to use whatever it wants to use, because there is no difference. Tejas and Hiranyagarbha. That is the Dutiya Pada. Then the Dutiya Pada. Then the Tritiya Pada was the Pragya. Pragya means?  'The Ishvara'. 'The Ishvara' means? 'The Ishvara'. 'The Ishvara' means? 'The Ishvara'. 'The Ishvara' means? 'The Ishvara'. 'The Ishvara' means? 'The Ishvara'. 'The Ishvara' means? 'The Ishvara'. 'The Ishvara' means? 'The Ishvara'. 'The Ishvara' means? 'The Ishvara'. 'The Ishvara' means? 'The Ishvara'. 'The Ishvara' means? 'The Ishvara'. 'The Ishvara' means? 'The Ishvara'. 'The Ishvara' means? 'The Ishvara'. 'The Ishvara' means? 'The Ishvara'. 'The Ishvara' means? 'The Ishvara'. 'The Ishvara' means? 'The Ishvara'. 'The Ishvara' means? 'The Ishvara'. 'The Ishvara' means? 'The Ishvara'. 'The Ishvara' means? 'The Ishvara'. 'The Ishvara' means? 'The Ishvara'. 'The Ishvara' means? Ishvara is the Tritiya Pada. Yatra Suttah na kanchana kamam kamayate. It doesn't, like in the waking state and dream state, the egos, they want to be happy. The topic is related to happiness. They desire some objects, and through those desired objects, they want to extract happiness. In the waking state, dreamer and waker, they need objects, gross objects or subtle objects. For what? To be happy. But the deep sleeper, the ego in the deep sleep state, he doesn't desire any desirable objects. Okay, he doesn't desire. Like how when the desire is there, desire is called kama. What kama does? Kama makes us to do the karma. Kama makes us to do the karma. The more the desire, more activity one has to be involved in. Only in case of desire prompted action. So, like Puja Gurudev, he was working so much. He will work even 2 hours of rest he will not take, but he will work, but not out of desire. There is no desire. Because when you are working out of desire, after some days you will be so exhausted. I'll tell enough is enough. I am not going to do anything for you. Dad, only this time bring purchase only car. Okay. Then for some years, but I will not ask anything. After that, Dad, what now? Can you purchase a house for me? See, Dad wants to be happy by hearing that word, Dad. That desire is there. That's why he has to do the work. Kama leads a person to karma. Desire leads a person to activity. And in that activity, always one doesn't want to do, but one is forced to do. How many of us will want to drive every day 2 hours? Of course, money they will give, lot of money they will give. And go to workplace and sit there for 8-9 hours and then again drive for 2 hours. How many of us will want? But we are doing, we are forced to do. We are forced to do. Now at home also. We are sitting, how many hours will sit? Thank God this Zoom has helped. Otherwise, 90%, 99% of us would have been like mental. Would have been mental. Because if I don't see anybody, and same person we are seeing again and again and again, we get bored. We get bored. I want to see something else. Some film actor, that is okay. So, na kanchana kamam kamayati. He doesn't look for any desirable objects to be happy. Na kanchana kamam. Then how he feels happy, it is given later. How he feels happy? Of course, it will be told. I don't want to tell now. Already you know. Na kanchana swapnam pasati. Even he doesn't neither a desire for the gross objects, nor is he desire for the subtle objects. Na swapnam pasati. It is not depending on the gross objects or subtle objects to be happy. It doesn't depend. Susupta sthana, where it is available, they are available in the Jagrata sthana, Sapna sthana, but this is available in Susupta sthana. When the deep sleep state comes, it is available. It is very much available there. Okay. If you have to find out the pragya, then we have to go to sleep. If you are not giving sleeping and just eyeballs are going inside round and round and round, and we are imagining 100 things, In the daytime, then we cannot know who is pragya. One has to go to deep sleep, even the dreamless sleep. Ekibhutaha. And in that, what happens? Ekibhuta. All the gross objects and subtle objects, they become one, as though they become one, as though. Okay, one has to add that one. Just like how the blanket of darkness removes all the differences between all the objects, as though it removes the differences, and it makes it one chunk of one dense mass of darkness. There is no, we cannot differentiate in darkness. This is my father, this is my mother, this is my brother, this is my sister, this is my friend, this is my enemy, this is mango, this is pear. One cannot distinguish all those things because it's so dark. In the, say how God has created, there is the daytime, the sun will be there and it will be light everywhere and all. Then in the night also we put lights and all, but a time where there will be no light at all, complete darkness. So there we'll experience that there is nobody. I don't know who is father, who is mother, who is Indian and who is Pakistani. Deep, it is the darkness. People get afraid. Okay, when there is darkness, they're afraid. Do you know why they're afraid? Because they are not seeing anybody whom they are afraid of. If they're seeing somebody, we see a thief, then we'll be afraid. That is genuine. That is okay, you see somebody who is afraid. But now that person is afraid in the darkness, that means that person is afraid of oneself. Afraid of oneself. One is feeling lonely. There's nobody here. Many people, they want another partner to be there. Then only they feel okay. Swamiji, I don't feel lonely because there is nobody here. And they put a dog or cat or something and they feel okay. And children also feel lonely. They put a teddy bear or something, they have to put by the side. If we are not comfortable when there is darkness, complete darkness, we cannot see anybody, nobody is making any noise, nobody, if we feel lonely or if we feel uncomfortable, know that surely we are in the bad company. We are in bad company at that time. And you decide who is that bad company. Okay, I am there, but I don't like myself. Na kanchana swapnam prasyati. Tasusuptam. That is called a susupti avastha. First it was told suptaha. Suptaha means the deep sleeper, the person. Susuptam is the state. Asusupti, susuptam. Ekibhuta, at that time all the objects as if they have lost their differences and they have become one. Since they have become unified, as though they have become unified, that's why that of prajnana ghanaha. That consciousness has become dense. At that time, we are conscious of what? The absence of things. We are not seeing different things. Prajnana ghanaha. It is a homogeneous knowledge. It is not knowledge of this, knowledge of that, knowledge of this thing, that thing. No, it is not there. Who is my father, who is my mother, who is my brother, who is my sister, all these things are not there. Even I don't know who I am. I cannot see myself, but because of the memory, I will tell that I am a man or woman, I will tell. But in so far as all other objects are concerned, at that time, even in the deep sleep, so we also don't know that we are a man or woman. At that time, the consciousness, it is not that we are with awareness. We are knowing the absence of things. Consciousness as though it has become concentrated. When we know a table, a chair, a bird, a fruit, our consciousness is divided. Okay, we are aware of different things, but now we are not aware of anything. That's why it is called prajnanagana. Since it is ekibhuta, objects are ekibhuta, so our experience is prajnanagana. It is depending, they are dependent. Since objects have become one, so our experiences will be of only one, not varied as in a dream state and waking state. Prajnanagana. Prajnanagana eva. Eva word, when it is used, it tells that all the jati vedas are not there. There is no Sadatiya Veda, Vijatiya Veda, Swagata Veda. Even there is no Swagata Veda. I hope you remember these words. So, okay, there is no Swagata. All these differences are completely annihilated in the deep sleep state. And every day it is happening to us. Every day it is happening. When we are awake, we create who is my father, who is my mother, who is my brother, who is my sister, who is my father-in-law, who is mother-in-law, all these things we create. But in the deep sleep state, we destroy all of them. We really annihilate them completely. They are not there. It has a prajnana. At the time, consciousness is just a mass of consciousness, not of any particular thing. Anandamaya, it is called Anandamaya Kosha. Kosha means it is not real Ananda like Atmananda. It is the Anandamaya, modification of Ananda. It is called Ananda. Modification of Ananda means that Ananda which is reflected, which is not real Ananda, it is a reflected thing. It is a conditioned thing. Anandamaya. Then, and this Anandamaya here, we have read before, this Ananda is not really the nature of the Atma, not Atmananda, but it is, this Ananda is because of absence of exertion. Like the waking state and dream state, we exert. We do a lot of work. A lot of work is mental work is going in the dream, and in the waking also physical work is going on. But these two types of exertions are absent in the deep sleep state. Suppose you are holding, let us say, 50 or 100 pounds of fruits on our head, and we are compelled to hold that one because of certain reason we are holding. And when and holding up, my neck is really, and then they're telling if you keep it down, then we'll kill you. Then he has to keep that one. The fear of death will hold, but I cannot. Then suddenly, out of compassion or somebody, or because of some reason, they will tell that, okay, keep it down. And when it is put down, how will it feel? A lot of joy will be there. That's why our joy is, we work to the extent of completely exhausted, then only we can enjoy. Then when we sit on the chair, drink little water or little ice cream, we'll enjoy that. But to enjoy, we have to first do a lot of work. Lot of work. Not this, suppose one is doing the treadmill. First one, when doing the treadmill, actually I was not doing any kind of exercise. Then when I thought of, somebody has given me, our Indiana center has given me elliptical. I have never used that one. For 6-7 years, he was sitting there. And all of the Swamis, when they come, they use. And 1 or 2 times I have tried it. Oh, wow, it is. In 1 second, I'll feel so tired. The muscle will throw the pain. Oh, not for me. I can go and do gardening, but who is sitting here, studying here? I can do it. But when sugar went up, because I eat a lot of sugar, now I'm not taking. But I can take buy condensed milk from Walmart, and I can take whole country at one time. Okay, so, but I have no idea that sugar will go up and problem will come. That's because I've never heard that sugar will go up. Then when sugar really raised, so first time blood test sugar is going up, then he was given medicine, that metformin, and then two metformins, and sugar is going up. Medicine I'm taking more, but sugar is going up. Then I thought something is wrong. Then we went to that Ayurvedic place in Coimbatore. Then therefrom I came to know that not doing enough exercise and eating too much, particularly sweets, that is going up. And there they will give only boiled, no salt, nothing. 15 days I stayed, sugar went down like dust again. No medicine is needed. No medicine needed. It just goes down because sugar is coming from the food only. And exercise. So after doing elliptical for after some day, first even 1 minute will appear like, okay, when that 1 minute is looking like 24 hours. 1 minute. But after some days, even 1 hour is nothing. Because by doing everywhere, the body gets accustomed. There is no exercise. If one is doing the same exercise again and again, there is no exercise at all. So one has to change things. Where the body gets accustomed. It is no more exercise for the body. It is just like when we are sitting, it's just like that. So for us, for the deep sleeper, the rest is called Ananda. We do not know really what is our true nature. Atmananda we don't know. We only know the joy what we get when we take rest. And if we're not getting rest, then we do some drug treatment. Then go to take a rest. Oh, so nice. Then we get addicted. Anandamaya. Since Anandamaya, so that's why Ananda book. Since Ekibhuta, that's why Prajnana Ghanaha. Since Anandamaya, Ananda book, it enjoys Ananda only. It is not interested in gross objects or subtle objects. It is only interested in Ananda. And how that Ananda is created? I told you just now. By getting rid of all activity. Because it doesn't need any desirable objects, so no activity. Like how people do, Swamiji, how can we remain with desire? Desire means do work. Then we do work. Then we'll be lazy. And we'll go on working. That is fine. Then when we take rest, then we feel so good. Saturday and Sunday, we call it weekend. Weekend means we feel so weak. And that is joy for us. Weekend. Ananda Bhok. Cheto Mukha. It is Cheto Mukha. Chetas means experience. Chetas means also consciousness. It is the door to the waking state and dream state. That's why Cheto Mukha, dream state experiences and waking state experiences are depending on this pragya. Because the pragya becomes the Vaishvanara and it becomes the Tejas, not somebody else. This pragya goes to, and you will see in the Karika, it is compared to this pragya is compared to that big fish. And that big fish is going in the river from one bank to the other bank. And these banks are called waking state and dream state. So the pragya travels. The pragya becomes the Vaishvanara and it becomes the Tejas. In the samasti sense, we are not talking of Vesti at all. And the other meaning was that is the consciousness which is the pragya, which is working like the door to which is becoming the waker and dreamer. That is another meaning. Two meanings. Then pragya, tritiya padha. Pragya. One is a prayana agya, the other meaning was prayana agya. That is prayana agya means it doesn't know anything. because everything is covered because of the ekibhuta. That's why it is prayana agyaham. And prayana agyaham means, and a lot of explanation was given, Bhavan Shankaracharya gave, that the experiences of the waking state and dream state, nothing is lost. The prajna keeps all the experiences hidden, like how we treasure, how we hide it somewhere. It keeps it hidden. And it brings out again in the waking state, it's available. It doesn't lose a single thing. That's why it is called the prajna. It is prajna. It knows everything. That is Pratyapada. Then the last sloka it was told, this is the Ishvara, this is the Sarvajna, this is Sarvantaryami, this is the womb of everything. And womb of everything means what? Prabhava and Apyaya. The creation and dissolution. It is the place of that. Bhutanam, for all beings, not only human beings, for all beings, all the beings. And that was the end of first 6 slokas. And we'll just read the Karika, what Gaudapada has written. Some of you are asking regarding the book, what I'm following. I'll show here. You can, I'm to get out of the virtual background. Then you can see. Do you see the book? This is where you can take a picture. It is called Prasthana, Volume 2, Isa Kena Katha Mandukya with Karika of Gaudapada. Vidya Bhushanam, Vidya Bataspati, V. Panoli, M.A. This is the book. Okay. If you can get this book, that will be really great. If you can get 1 or 2, then you can give to others, and of course they will pay you. So, and it is available, Vidya Bhushan, Vidya Vachaspati, V. Panoli, published by Matruhumi Gramdhavedi. It is here written. If you can see, published by Matruhumi Grandhavedi. Do you have to see? On the last it is written, the Matruhumi Printing and Publishing, Calicut, 260 rupees. If you can get that, will be really good. So when I am reading from here, then you can follow that one. I don't know how you will get it. It may be in the Amazon or something. It may be available on their website. We panel, if we search, then you may get this one.
Swami, you also said you can download something from the PDF, right?
It is there?
No, you had mentioned at the beginning of the class that
No, I was telling, but I have not seen anything. That
okay.
Everything is now in the website is available, but online available. But this one is available or not, I don't know. I have not tried. And of course, Gita Press book is very cheap. It is just $2-3. It is, but it is in Hindi. It is there. Gita Press book also very nice. That will be readily available in the website. If you see Gita Press book, it will be there. Ramakrishna Mission also they will have, but will not have all these things what we are reading. It will not be there. You can try. You can try if it's Ramakrishna Mission we have, because they have written on Sankarabhasya so many things. But you can try. But this book I like. It is written very exhaustively and very nice, very systematically it is written. What is that, Ravi?
Yeah, Swami, it's in English, right?
It's in English, yes.
Okay.
It's in English.
Thank you.
Swamiji, do you think our Swamiji from Philadelphia Center?
No, our books are only commented. It is not the original books. Commentary.
Okay.
It will be more for if one has to read Sanskrit and all those things, then this book will not work. Because these books in the mission, what is Puja Gurudev's lectures, and that is transcribed and that is written. Of course, we have got the meaning of each word, the transliteration, the meaning of each word, then the meaning of the entire verse and commentary. In that commentary, the commentary is based upon Shankara Bhashya, but not in details. Every line, like how we're reading.
Okay,
Not
I
that
see.
way. So, but the maja is there when we read the actual commentary, Bhashya of Bhavan Shankaracharya with the Anandagiri Tika. And I will urge everybody to follow that pattern. You can take by the book so that you can understand what the Gurudev has written in examples and all those things. It will be easier. Then read the Bhashya. And again, we have read already. So when you go through what T. Hanuli has written, then it will make sense to you. Okay, I have heard this one. So once we are accustomed with little Bhashya, we will like to have Bhashyas. We like to have Bhashyas, yes. And it creates a different kind of feeling. When we read Bhashya, it creates really a very good feeling.
Swamiji, we are following two books, right? This is the one. What is the other one?
No, we are following in the volume 2, Isa, Kena, Katha, Mandukya are there.
Okay. But the Mandukya Upanishad book itself is a different book.
No. In this one, Mandukya means Mandukya Upanishad. With the
Okay.
Karika of Gaudapada, it is there.
I
Both
see.
Upanishad and Karika both are given here.
Okay.
Huh? And Isa Upanishad, Kena Upanishad, Katha Upanishad, Mandukya Upanishad with Karika. These 4 things are here in this book.
So Swamiji, we have to buy from that Calicut publication center in Kerala.
We annually Prasthanatra. Okay, Prasthanatra. It is written Prastha, Prasthana, N-A, na, thra, Thra.
Okay.
Prasthanatra, volume 2. And if you search, it may come in the Google. And you can share if you are finding anywhere, then you please share with others so that others can also buy.
Swamiji, it just mentions Shankaracharya's comment, just a sloka, or do they also explain each sloka like you do?
What I'm doing in this book, entirely following this book. Every word, every line I follow from this
Okay,
book.
I see.
What is written, that I am telling you.
So this book, Swamiji.
Swamiji,
Hmm.
I saw it's available in Amazon.
Oh, then that will be good. Yeah.
I just saw that now.
Okay.
It's
good.
hardcover is $57 and only 6 left in stock.
Oh, yeah. Then we can order that one.
Yeah.
Which volume is it?
1 second. What I'm seeing here is
Because volume 2 has
No, that's the Bhagavad Gita.
sorry, Swamiji. It's Bhagavad Gita. You're right, Anandji. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry about this.
Yeah, volume 2 is not available.
Yeah.
Not available. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know how one will get, because this was given to by our Vedant course was going on. Swami Bodhatmananji was taking. So at that time he gave me this book, because the students they are following. I have not purchased. So actually I didn't know even this book is there. So he gave. And then I like this book very much. You will get it in India if it is somebody from Bangalore where these books are religious books are available, then you can get it.
Looks like a publication is somewhere in Calicut, Kerala, right?
Right. Calicut is the Mathrubhumi Printing and Publishing Company. Mathrubhumi, they write Mathrubhumi, Mathrubhumi.
Mathrubhumi. Yes.
They write Mathru.
Yeah, they always add, they add H in South India.
Right.
Yeah.
But you have to write that how it is written, then it will you get it.
It's in Tamil, and the TH is pronounced as Tha, what we pronounce
Yes.
as Tha.
For searching, it will be easy. So if you write the H. So. And in that, the picture of His Holiness Maharshi Mahesh Yogi, I think something must have been associated with Mahesh Yogi. So that's why his picture is there. You can see it.
That's a transcendental meditation.
Yes. But I don't think they use Mandukya Upanishad. They
Yeah.
don't use, but he may be a devotee or something. That's why his picture is kept.
So the English translation of the Bhashya is available on shankarabhashya.com. There is no original text, but only the translation is there.
Yeah, that way it will not be. In Ramakrishna Mission also will get that one.
Okay.
But this book is really, I like this one.
So, Swamiji, this book also describes the Mandukya Upanishad, the stanzas, as well as
yeah.
Karika.
Now six slokas we finished.
Yes.
Another 6 slokas are there.
Yes.
But after 6 slokas, then Karika is given.
Karika is there, yes.
Then again the other 7 to 12 will come.
Yes.
Then after that, everything is only Karika.
Yes.
So the Karika on these 6 slokas will now start from next class.
Yes.
And then 7 to 12 sloka will start. Then after that, entire thing is Karika.
So this book is original sloka as well as Karika, both.
Yes. Upanishad and Karika both are there.
Upanishad and Karika. Yeah, that's very good, really, Swamiji.
In our book also, in the mission book also, it is there. Karika is there too. Karika. That's why it becomes so big.
Yeah.
Swamiji, the book we have, the mission book, it's almost the same as Swamiji is explaining now.
Yeah.
It is based on, Gurudev has given the explanation based on.
Yes. He's not writing the Sanskrit thing, but he is telling in English. That's all. That is different.
Right. I have a 1984 edition here.
Gopalji by Puja Gurudev?
Yes.
Our mission book. Okay. We'll conclude.
This is the one that is Mandukya Karika.
What is it?
This is our mission, Mandukya Upanishad with Karika Gurudev's.
Yes. Mandukya Karika, yes.
Right.
Yes. But what I was teaching.
Yeah, that was the other one, right? From
it has got the Sanskrit things are there, but there it is not written. Only the sloka is there and commentary.
Yes.
But the explanation of each word in Sanskrit, Puja Gurudev is telling in English. That's the difference. But after reading this one can understand that very easily.
Yeah.
Okay. So pranams to everybody. Venkatji, Venkat Palliji, Venkat Nambriji, Sumaji, Rituji, Raviji, Prakashji, Hari Om. Let me see where are they all.
Swamiji, you have to do the conclusion.
Yes, we'll do the conclusion. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate Om Santi 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 Hari Om